Oh, Tiffany, let it go. Hey, Aries, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my leather shop. I am still in transition, getting back into my office. So this is where you see me spend a lot of my time when I talk about my leather shop. It's here. This is half of it. You can see half of it. The other half is where I'm sitting and also my big tables and stuff. So um, excuse the different kind of ambiance, but here we go. So, Aries, we're going to be doing a reading for the September 27th through the October 3rd. Only two quick announcements. There is an announcement video for 4 minutes. Please watch that. There is going to be some changes for your readings. I have no control over some of it, but the other thing is too, uh, there is information on for the future readings as well, especially if you like to watch live ones. If you want to watch live, you're going to have to subscribe and hit the bell and be notified because of the amount of times I'm not going to be on live. And the other thing too is the other announcement is I have tried to do live announcements just on the fly or readings on the fly. I can't do that because on mobile devices, YouTube doesn't allow us unless we hit 1,000 subscribers. So I need your help to hit 1,000 subscribers so I can be wherever I am in this world and do your readings live if possible. Otherwise, I'm going to be limited a little bit. So I need your help in hitting 1,000 subscribers. So please share, share, share with your friends, maybe people who are interested or groups that you might think that are interested on Facebook. I am on Facebook under Divine Warrior Intuitive. So please share. Don't forget to like and then subscribe as well. So that's my two announcements. That's it. Full moon reading down there. Really want to listen to it. Just skip over the full moon because we're past the full moon energies, but we're going into the Mercury retrograde. I talk about that. I was supposed to do a retrograde reading tomorrow. I'm going to try to get to that. Again, you got to subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications because I don't know if I'm going to get it, but I am surely going to try. All right, I got a lot on my plate today, but I want to see if I can squeak it in for you guys, depending on how many readings I get done today. All right, so but it is going to really affect your conversations and even your computer, your phones, your iPads, and things like that. The Mercury retrograde is all about communication, and it doesn't stop at the human. It does go on to technology because we got so many satellites and everything. So Mercury retrograde is now becoming at the slowest ever. So, and that's tomorrow, tomorrow on the 27th. So when it does get really, really slow, Mercury starts going to the point where it's almost up. It becomes extremely, extremely powerful. So let's get started and see what's going to be happening with you guys in the Mercury retrograde. All right, so I am going to be pulling the Divine's card as I always do. He's funny today. And then I am going to pick a card. I'm limited to cards because they're still in the office and still things are still scattered everywhere. So hopefully I'm going to put it all together today. But I am going to pull a card in your past, current energies because there's so much low vibrational stuff going on out there that I really need to, yes, I thank you, need to see what is going on in your current past. Now I say 3 to 6 months probably. I want to see what's happening in your current past. Please for the Aries. Okay, a lot of communication, problems in communication. We have the Ace of Wands, opportunities that were missed in communicating. Maybe somebody also misunderstood some opportunities that maybe it's sort of like somebody who's saying that they want to go out on a date with somebody, but they're like, hey, you want to go have coffee? Well, do you want to go have coffee as a friend or you wanting to go out on a date? So it's like muddled. There's not a whole lot of clarity in that. All right. So there is somebody who has definitely some problems in communication with an opening and they might have missed it. Doesn't mean that it won't come back to you. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But definitely somebody has missed an opportunity by somebody sharing something or doing something or just maybe that other person wasn't clear either, because a lot of things that happens is when we are not mature in our thinking, we sometimes are not clear in our speaking because we're so fearful of what somebody's going to think. What is somebody going to say? It's like that's why people have a really hard time saying, "Hey, I'm really interested in you. Do you want to go out? I'm sort of interested in dating you." They don't do that. Well, I would rather have you do that and say, you know what? I really appreciate the interest. However, I'd love to be friends. I hate that, don't we? But at least you're clear at what you want and what you're trying to put forward rather than just saying, oh, not right now. You know what? I'm really busy. You left the door open for them to really think that maybe in the future that you will. Muddled communication. That's the Mercury energies, guys. Okay, so let me lay your spread out and then I'll explain what's going on here because I see what Divine is doing. Okay, 3, 6, and 7. My stupid tables have a crack in it because these are custom made tables for my leather stuff. Okay, so what we've got here is ears wide open. The divine is actually saying this is a potential to come forward to really listen to, thank you. He's saying listen to what is between the lines. So we want to read between the lines. Keep your ears wide open to what not you think they said, but maybe to what they didn't really say. That's their body language. The body language is huge. Okay. Body language is 67% of communication. You know that? That's why I ask when I do personal readings for you guys that it is in a Skype or FaceTime or whatever, because body language and energies that you can feel around that is more than 67%. So that's why when you're talking on your phones and all that kind of stuff, you're not getting 100% of the conversation because you're not paying attention. So that's the whole thing is you want to be able to, I'm not quite sure what she means by this. Maybe we'll read this card because it is the number 4. It's about boundaries and setting boundaries and stability. It is the number 4 in making things more stable, more calm, kind of a thing, that is feeling of the world. And then your future energy definitely is one that everybody has a hard time with, unless unless you've gone through like martial arts, some kind of training of that nature. It's the number 5 because it's really unstable. It's sort of new. It's a novice energy. It's sort of like a nervous energy because when you start something new, you are nervous. Okay, it's like, oh wow, but sometimes it's an excited energy. But that's what the number 5 is in numerology. However, this card is quiet in the mind. That's the hard part. That is such a hard thing because a lot of people do not know how to quiet their minds. Now, if you've studied martial arts, you learn how to breathe, you learn how to clear your mind because you have to have a calm mind in martial arts. I studied it for a couple of years, 2, 3 years, I think. Can't even remember. Should ask Sensei. Anyway, the thing is that you want to learn how to quiet your mind because when you quiet your mind, in another word, but quieting your mind is, for people don't quite understand that, is just be still and quiet. Why? Because that's when you get the divine. That's when you get God or a message or a signal or a confirmation or your intuition kicks in, or you actually can refuel your energy when you breathe and quiet your mind or quiet yourself. Be still. As if you believe in the Bible says be still. Okay, that kind of a thing. All right. So somebody's having trouble doing that. So let's go to this current energy though, because really with the Mercury retrograde, with all the planets that are happening, Saturn, Mercury, Jupiter, Pluto, Venus, again, go to the full moon reading. I explain everything about the planets and what's happening. This is the 25th. This is a lot of what I explain in that video from today forward through the end of the month and into October about the energies. And that's the same as Divine's. Okay. Although there's a lot of conflict verbally going on that a lot of people just do not know how to shut it. You got to know times when to shut it. A lot of people don't want to pick their battles. They just want to battle with every single one. And that's where the spiritual battle is with you guys. Anyway, let's see what this is. Empathy reminds you that you are not alone. It is a beautiful capacity to feel the connectivity all around you, giving you a profound sense of belonging, a broader experience of being part of a larger whole. That is, thank you. Sorry, I got to download. That said, it can also be overwhelming, especially when you don't know where you end, the rest of the world begins, where you end and the rest of the world begins. Now is the time to clear about your boundaries. Okay, that is why we have that number 4, boundaries. Okay, ask yourself whose energy you've turned into. You might find it's not even your own. If you're feeling off or drained when you're with somebody, they may be siphoning your energy. This is empathic stuff. This is exactly what happens to me when I'm around somebody sick. I have to really put that bubble on around me because we allow things to affect us when we shouldn't. As a mature empath, I can actually bounce off people's energies. But sometimes if I'm in huge groups, like when we go to Universal or Disney World or something like that, it's very, very hard because you have to have not only a bubble, but you have to have shields up everywhere because you do become, as you become tired, you become a little, that bubble gets too thinner and thinner and thinner. And then before you know it, you could actually take a pin and pop it. That's why I only allow myself a certain amount of time around big crowds so that I can go back and refuel. Okay, so you feel these energies around you. Some of them are very beautiful, some of them, but a lot of the times in this world right now, thank you. So what he's saying is that the world right now is an ugly place, and is people are not kind anymore. They're not respectful. They're not loving, and that is sad. And there's a lot of people that are, but it is becoming the minor majority, and that's what he's really sad about. And so it takes energy and time to do that, to be empathetic, to be understanding, again, to go to that second dimension. He says, pay attention to me, pay attention to those signs, those signals, those things. When he says, go give that person a smile, smile. You don't have to question it. You don't have to ask, well, why would I do that? Don't, just do it. We'll never understand. We'll never understand that second dimensional capability. Just do it. So he says, buy that person a cup of coffee, buy him a cup of coffee. Don't ask why. Well, gosh, it's my coffee. So what? Sacrifice a coffee for somebody else one day. See what that brings you. It might bring you more abundance. But again, we keep questioning, helping and loving and empathizing to others. Okay. Going to get off of that because I know he'll want me to keep going on that, and I know where he's headed here. So, Queen of Swords, first card out. Okay, let me check your last cards. Oh, so here's the thing for you new viewers. Okay, I always look at the Queen of Swords, or the first card and the last card. Last card is your challenge card. First card is your opening card. Where is the main thing? What's the main priority? What is the main focus that we're looking at? The Queen of Swords is about looking for the truth. So she's got her hand, but she's got her hand on a sword. Now the sword is double-edged. Is the dude lying? Because you assume it's a man's hand by what he's wearing. Is he lying, or is he telling the truth? She's got her hand on that sword because she wants the truth. That's what she's all about. And so she's paying attention to that. Seven of Wands, this is that Mercury energy that's happening. The Seven of Wands, you're standing up. You're standing up for your boundaries. You're standing up for what you believe in. Okay. This is a time to set boundaries. This is a time to get the elephant out of the room. I've mentioned this almost in every single reading, but because that is the energy of Mercury, and it's conflict, and it's going to be hard, and it's not going to be comfortable, and it's not going to be easy. The energies of 5, again, novice, it's not comfortable. But the thing is, when you get that, whatever is eating you, whatever that is suppressing you, holding you down, and you get that out, and you share that, or you ask the question, are you in love with me? Are you really in love with me? Because being in love and loving is very, very different. It's night and day. Getting all this out is going to be really hard. However, it's going to bring you to the next level. It's going to make your bond closer, or it's going to break a bond, or it's going to move things to an area where you actually need to move forward for yourself. This is a forward move in energy. This is maybe to get something done that is low vibrational and gone, that you move forward with whatever your purpose and your calling is with God. Okay. It does take patience. Where is it going to take patience? In your communication. Okay. Why is it going to take patience? Because you need to stay calm, cool, collect. You need to feel the energies. You need to look at the face, know what that look at what's going on. You have to know what the energies are of that person. Again, communication is 67% or more of nonverbal communication. Why is that important? Because oh my gosh, because we have, just looking at the rest of your reading, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is about the best card, I feel, out of the deck, because this is unconditional love. This is, you know, abundance. This is finances. This is desires of the heart, desires of everything that we want. We are growing, that kind of a thing. Sorry about that. I'm supposed to be working today here in the leather shop. So this is definitely a beautiful card. This is something. So if you have patience, finding out, being vulnerable enough to share with somebody what it is that you need for your walk, your journey. And if that person can't support you and lift you up in whatever it is, then they're not the right person for you. I hate to say that, because love is about supporting and lifting and helping guide each other through for our own journey. We don't try to become somebody else's journey. We don't become somebody else's desires. My mother used to want me to tap dance and ballet and hated everything. And I told her, I said, I hate this. But that's what she wanted. She wanted to be a ballet dancer. She wanted to be a dancer. So what did I get to do? But that wasn't me. Okay. All right. So center of your energy is, or center of your reading, I say energy, is the Five of Cups. So somebody, look at that guy stooped over. He's always looking at the negative, not the positive. Very low vibrational person this is. Now this could be you, or this could be a person coming at you that is trying to get that elephant out of the room, try to communicate, get those things out. But it's very, very interesting. The rest of this reading is very low vibrational. Again, we're talking about your past. So if you're carrying your past with you, you keep holding on to stuff that you're losing opportunities in. You have to let go of these not the opportunities, but you have to let go of the past, because you're missing out. You are completely missing out on your purpose and your calling, because you're holding on to stuff that is no longer serves purpose anymore. Okay. It's like part of, I've had to do this self-evaluation and everything here in the last couple of weeks, and I'm letting go of a lot of things so that I can allow divine to send me where he wants me to go, because I can feel this thing coming on that he wants me to do. And I'm like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I'm the Two of Pentacles, I'm like trying to shuffle and do all this. And he's like, get rid of stuff. I didn't ask you to keep holding that. I didn't ask you to keep holding on to that. So get rid of it. And that's where the Ten of Pentacles is going to come, and the Magician. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles, or not the Ten of Pentacles, excuse me, the Ten of Swords means that something is going to end really quick. And it's for the good, guys. This is for the good. This is for you to go to the next level, to grow in that close relationship with divine, God, universe, whatever you want to call it. You'll be seeing me change that up in October. I will be using God and divine. That's it. I'm not bringing other entities in. I learned my lesson here these last couple of months, and I've had to really clean my house. We do not want to let other energies in that are not allowed. So I am tightening up, and you will hear me say God a lot. So whether you like that or not, you might be in the wrong place. If you do like it, you're in the right place for inspirational tarot and intuitive tarot. Okay, so definitely something that You need to manifest either whatever it is to end so that these other doors can open. Again, that is about your boundaries. So I don't know who that's with. So somebody's probably, here's my hypothetical thing, is that I think that somebody's probably letting somebody say things or do things that they should not be doing because they are too nice. I just can't tell them to do that. Then you don't love yourself. I can't tell her to do that. Then you don't love yourself. I can't tell him to stop that. Why not? Why not? You're supposed to be setting healthy boundaries. You're not. And the reason why you're not is you're not quieting the mind to find the love that you should have for yourself. You're going to let somebody cuss at you, put you down, call you stupid, not allow you to grow in the person that you're going to be? Well, that's a stupid idea. Why would you do that? You don't have money for that. Blah, 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 blah. If it's divine's will for you to do it and you're flat broke, he will make a way if that is what you're supposed to be doing. Again, he's saying, keep your ears wide open. All right. Wow. All right, let me see what he's got going on here. But this, somebody's negative. This is in the center of your energies. Somebody, again, just like Sagittarians, is making excuses. They don't want to end it. I'll tell you right now, if you don't end whatever it is that's toxic and low vibrational in your life, divine's going to do it for you. And it will come quick. And you won't like it because then you'll say, well, why would God do that? Because you wouldn't do it. And it's not good for you. Okay, you're trying to manifest things that are of the earth, not of the spirit. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. It's all about what you manifest, what you think, what you want. And again, if you quiet your mind, you will know what needs to go bye-bye. If you quiet your mind and say, what do I eliminate? What do I get rid of? Say you got 2, 3 jobs, 3 hobbies, 4 hobbies. Sorry, sounds like me there for a while. And you just say, okay, what do you want me to get rid of, divine? God, what do you want me to get rid of? I love everything that I'm doing. What do you want me to get rid of? I'm exhausted. What do you want me to get rid of? Okay, because you have a message coming to you. You have a single signal. You have a not what do you call that? Confirmation. You have something coming towards you as a message. Pay attention and keep your ears, your intuition, that aha moment, that word, that feeling, whatever it is coming your way. And it's done out of love. It's done out of love. Okay. Because that's all divine is. Divine doesn't do anything unless it's for love. And if you're in a state of confusion, that's the good old devil, evil, Satan, whatever you want to call it, low vibration, Satan, whatever you want to call it. That's who's trying to keep you confused. But if you make a decision and get off the fence, quiet your mind and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I'm going to do it. Then divine is going to show you that way if it is. In reverse. Judgment in reverse. There is no judgment. Okay, there is no judgment. It's just a journey. Okay, you're your worst judge. But the thing is, he will actually open your door. So as soon as you make a move in faith, so when you make a move in faith, okay, I've got 3 things I've got going. I'm going to eliminate this. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but can you show me if this is what I was supposed to eliminate? Do it in faith, do it in asking, and watch the results this week. It'll be really amazing because you will, again, you'll hear me talking about hope and faith a lot because that is the second dimension. That is divine. That is God. If you have hope, if you have faith, you will get through anything and everything. And you will no longer have a roller coaster life. You will have more of a calm, peaceful life. You will have a joy-filled life. Trust me. You will have a few mountains, but then you won't even sweat them. Been there and I am there, and it's an easier life, let me tell you. All right, you guys, Aries, this is a crazy, crazy, crazy thing. You stop trying to control your situations. Stop trying to control. That's all I can say. Stop trying to control, set your boundaries this week. What will you allow? What won't you allow? And stick with that. If somebody's cussing you out, telling you, oh, you won't amount to anything, oh, you're so stupid, why did I marry you? There's the door. If you're going to say those things to me that are destructive and low vibrational, there is the door. This is the Mercury energies that are going to get really hard, that are going to be really uncomfortable, the number 5. But when you do them, it is going to bring you either closer to him or her or the divine. And I would much rather be closer to the divine, because if that person is not for me, they are against me. I won't have anybody in my life circle that is against me. Low vibrational, get them out of here, because you're holding me back. You're holding me back from my purpose, my journey, and my relationship with divine. Okay. I don't know why I was saying all that. I don't know who that was for, but if just keep this in your head. If they are not for you, they are against you. If they're talking smack about you, they're against you. If they're talking about loving things and lifting you up, they're for you. If they're against you, get rid of them. Bye. Okay. Sorry to be so mean, but man, I'm so tired of people that are actually doing that. Doing that. Welcome, welcome. 9% Norway. Welcome. Now, there in those announcements, oh, yeah, well, if that's you, then that's you. You know what? Words, bye. Gosh, why do people do this? It's like, grow up. Grow up. This is that low vibrational energy I'm talking about. Yeah, you are. Yep, you are. Have fun. Bye. Thank you. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. This is the Mercury energy I'm talking about. Somebody's got an issue. Definitely make sure that you subscribe for the announcements for coming up in October. Don't forget to share with your friends. Get us to 1,000 subscribers so that I can do this live for you anywhere. Because if you watch the announcements, is why. And it's not for the monetization. It's for being able to do these live for you. I would love to be able to do that. And I will see you next week or on the Mercury. It will be tomorrow. So subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know if I'm on tomorrow. I'm still trying to work things through the day too, but I'm trying to be consistent for you guys. I want to be consistent for you guys. So hopefully, I will see you tomorrow for the Mercury retrograde and also for your next reading. All right. Take care, guys. Walk in absolute truth, love, and light. Take care.